depths of chaos.
Some of you made it from the surface, huh?
Death to Kronos, Commander.
How fared your recent surface sea journey, young one? I still remember well the boundless waters there. How blue and tranquil they were.
Tranquil? My experience was not exactly that.
They were tranquil, damn it. I can't move!
I see you're getting acclimated to this place. Commencing Chaos Trial. The pitch-black stone transported me. Feels different somehow.
Let us see the so-called Earthshaker live up to his title.
At least my feet are clean. He's back.
I don't know what you did exactly, niece, but you have summoned me, and I am here, in spirit anyway, and with such boons as ought to practically ensure your victory.
Excellent. Water spouts activated. Olympus, I accept this message. Don't look down. Whispers. My blades grow sharper still. Go float someplace else.
Life-giving waters just ahead.
clean. Cooked fish. Area clear. Olympus, I accept this message. Lord Charon, moonlight guide us. Swiftness. You mean the metallic droplet that I have, my lord? A gift from Hermes himself. No better way to reach your finest wares as soon as possible.
You followed our song! Look who got here way too early for tonight's show! Doors weren't meant to open yet, lady! Not that you care about this venue's very reasonable code of conduct.
Oh, I'm familiar with the venue at this point. And if you aren't ready to perform yet, great. I don't really want to hear it from you anyway.
Well, too bad! Because even though you're way too early, you are just in time for the private pre-show concert that was just about to start!
Keep practicing. Stardust. Mission complete. Sting away. Return to Shadow now.
The bounds of what is possible continue to expand.
Chaos got their way. Commander? How's the soil? Good? Come along. Take care, Father. Pleasant dreams. Got these twin lures, Odysseus, and I can't exactly use them on my own. You know the rules.
Fishing. My greatest weakness, goddess. The waters and I haven't always mixed, but perhaps it'll go better for me now. Besides, I'm overdue for a short leave. Let's go. Used to be I fished out of necessity alone. The earth would oft be stingy with her bounties, whilst the sea would yield plenty to us mortals if we knew where to look.
What's been the biggest difference for you since those times? Not having to eat for sustenance? Not having to watch your mortal body slowly fall apart as you grow older?
Well, you already know a couple of those points if for some reason we were tasked to make a list, but the biggest difference, if I had to choose, is that I finally am free.
You're free? But as a mortal, weren't you a king? A mighty warrior, leader of men, and a husband, and a father. Here you have a place of honor too, except we dwell in shadows. Our deeds are never to be told.
Well, we shall see about that last bit, but for the rest, perhaps I got all of the wanderlust out of my system whilst I lived and breathed. Most of it, anyhow. Poseidon can't help you here, little fish. Where are they?
I caught a soul belly?
I thoroughly enjoyed our outing, though I still thoroughly hate fish.
Death to Kronos.
Oh, don't I wish.
Sprang up so fast. Wait for the harvest. You're all grown up. May moonlight guide us.
Kronos is old enough to think that he has nothing left to learn. The other...
I've had these in my head for long enough. What do I need? Moonlight guide us and all.
Keep practicing. Better get your scrawny ass back out there, huh? Suggest you quit it with these nectars soon. Can't have too much of a good thing. Should know that about me by now.
Sure, you can't have too much of a good thing any more than anybody else. Though, what would happen if you did? You'd need to punish yourself.
Yeah, and don't you dare act like you wouldn't do the same. One thing I'll grant Hecate is she does value discipline. Sometimes we have to discipline ourselves.
We have to take care of ourselves too. Salutations.
Fates protect you. Go bring those foes of ours some...
Will this truly come to pass?
The seas are at your call.
Moonlight guide you.
Huh? Babe, no one ever gets me anything like this. Except the last couple of times you got me the exact same thing. But oh, I feel so bad I don't have anything for you.
It's only a gift to make you feel a little better, not worse. Don't mention it, just you enjoy. But please don't leave the empty bottle on the ground.
Move along there, Trouble. I don't really want to talk to you right now.
I'll just clean this up.
How'd that get there?
Oh, hey.
Let's see what we can do.
Been keeping an eye on things while you're away, and... Gotta go.
Father, Mother, Brother, please be safe. Please. We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Phrenos? This vision I accept. So strange.
You lack the power you accumulated, but not the knowledge.
I don't know what it is exactly, but something about this night made me flash back to when first you contacted me in those very woods. Well, either strange forces are at work, or just my imagination, right?
Very well. Onward. May moonlight guide you.
You're moving right along there, Em. Helps having that metallic droplet with you at all times, at least till it stops working for the night. Can't go top speed forever, but we try.
That was good. Further refined.
I anticipated speaking to you thus as you explore the possibilities within the Standing Stone. Perhaps you see them as a series of important missions to complete, but they are merely part of our experiment.
Sure. Salutations.
Darkness guide you. This strange sensation. I remember what it is. The whims of chaos affecting our surroundings, even if in subtle ways. I have faith that this is due to your actions, not chance. Twilight curse.
Together we shine.
Mortal blood's to blame. And so am I, for having fallen into love with a mere farm boy once.
For my mother. Coinage. To a heart. Hail, boatman. In the name of Hades. Must have been my chaos spoon just then. Death to Kronos. I know that you've seen Nemesis about. She's supposed to be at her post, but I think you probably can understand. Whatever it takes for the family and the realm, right? Then may she go unseen.
Ah. I sense the changes in the night, in you. Your strength has waned significantly. Chaos wishes to see the outcome of this particular arrangement, then?
Another trial, Headmistress. My magic may be weakened, but you taught me never to depend on it entirely.
And whether you took such lessons to heart, we shall imminently see. As Selene... the all-consuming flame... May all your enemies beyond succumb to you as readily. Return to Shadow now.
There. Did you see that, Chaos? Return to Shadow now.
This trial is complete. I bid you return whence you came.
Trial complete.
That you, kiddo?
Commander?
Young one. We all saw you disappear into that pitch-black stone. Another means by which you may spring into action, retaining the element of surprise. Pretty nice.
That stone has been here all this time. It's so much more than a monument to night, and its origins even more ancient. But I never considered it a weapon in our arsenal.
Well, not like you can crack me over the head with it, but yeah.
Upon this cauldron by the will of night, hear me, shades of the dead, and listen well.
This one.
Your strength is needed now to join our fight. Upon Olympus and in depths of hell. Within these crossroads, you are safe.
Need anything from me? I'll be right here. Or one of the other places you go.
I have no additional bad news for now.
Lord Moros, would you accompany me to the springs again sometime? And by sometime, I mean, are you busy now?
I feared you'd never ask again, Princess. I've longed for the warmth of the springs since last we visited. The perfect warmth. I surely can get used to this.
Your relationship with the Fates sounds like it must have been a complicated one. You've never been on your own, have you?
I haven't. They're my sisters and my elders. I grew up under their watchful eye, and I'm more than their brother. I was their guardian. But I couldn't protect them in the end. Perhaps they always knew I'd fail them, and loved me anyway.
You can't go thinking like that. You had one of the most important responsibilities in the world. The Fates are as all-knowing as they come, aren't they? Then it stands to reason there wasn't anybody better suited for the task than you.
Princess, would you just let me wallow in my misery a bit? Ah, no, wait. Forget it. It's gone. A mighty incantation on your part just now.
Anyway, I know you love your sisters, but the circumstances being what they are, perhaps some distance will be good for you.
Perhaps. These springs are good for me. Of that, I have no doubt.
Nor I.
I think I really needed that. And always wonderful to have your company.
Moonlight guides you.
To your success.
Beautiful. Here you'll grow strong. Eris. Hail, Strife.
Same to you. See Nemi around? Tell her I really wanted to talk to her, okay?
Oh, you don't need to get this kind of stuff from me. I can just take whatever stuff of yours I want when you're out.
Well, you can't take this while I'm out. I keep it on me at all times for just such an occasion. Sure. This loadout's worth a shot. My loadout's changed.
Vengeance is an impulse I would better understand.
This night feels very odd, and in my experience, such premonitions are never to be ignored. Perhaps the strange forces at work are merely due to your invocations. Just do be careful, girl.
I grow strong.
turn to nectar, though not how. I'll have to send the recipe along. All it takes is a boiling pot, some aromatic spices to your taste, and just the right words. You'll get it. You're a witch.
Just might work. Enough. The barrier's weakening. Let go your rage, spirit.
Too many hunters failed to tame the massive raging boar of Erymanthus whilst it lived and breathed, and not even death has been able to still its mighty hooves and tusks.
I did, though, for now. possible. Got through.
You've seen it now firsthand. Our great mountain is perpetually besieged, and we've not had a moment's peace of late. Yet this trial only makes us stronger as a family.
Should put a dent into that barrier. Just a few pylons to go. A boon.
You must be in the city of Vivira to the west, a staging ground for our enemies. With the underworld gates thrown open, Kronos can replenish his forces faster than we can kill them off.
Out of shells. Time sign there. That. Hi. Barrier destroyed. Salutations. I know. Hear me, on my authority. For your service.
All great. I know when something's off and something's off. What are you up to, meat? Other than getting caught by me like every other time you try to sneak through here.
I'm not sneaking. In fact, I'm here for you this time, Cyclops. The origin of all existence is interested to see if I have what it takes to lay you to rest.
Origin of all existence? You took a job to take me out, that's what I'm hearing from you? Well, you wouldn't be the first to try it. Now, let me demonstrate what happened to the rest.
All tired out. Some stardust. And check. Going. Ow! Return to Shadow now.
I did not necessarily expect that you would pass this trial.
Trial done. The moon wanes. Take all the time you need. Death to Kronos, sir.
With many sympathizers on the surface and below still loyal to your father.
May moonlight guide you.
Whatever. Counting on you to not get too greedy out there.
I thought I saw some movement by the fishing pier. A thorough investigation is probably in order, right?
Either that or rot here standing guard, right? Know what? Fine. I'll bite. Doubt anything else will. To have been born a fish. A life spent mucking about in the river of lamentation, only to be plucked out by you. What did they do to deserve this?
Shouldn't you be the one to know the answer to that? Perhaps it's the will of the fates that determines how we're born. Then you ensure we get our dues based on the choices that we make.
Be a lot easier if everyone was born on equal footing. But no one in my family thinks life's meant to be fair, other than me.
How can life possibly be fair, knowing there are creatures of all sorts, such as those dwelling in these waters?
We'd have to put a bit more structure into who decides how mortals are born, or how their souls come back to life. Topic for a different time. Think I saw a bit of movement over there. Make it a fair fight. Caught one.
Ooh, a soul belly.
Gave them a fair shot, didn't we? Real battle of wits back there.
All grown up. Huh. Live and thrive.
A new crop.
Moonlight guides you. Death to Kronos.
Moly petal, cypress leaf, mandrake root, quartz dust, garlic.
Been meaning to try this. One to keep track of. This should be possible. Come, Saver, unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea. Broker, should be of use. Boo. Hail, Strife.
Huh? You know this whole place is turning into a real dump. Just had to see my reaction to another one of these, huh? You say it's only a gift, but you're probably keeping meticulous track of every nectar you dole out, hoping whoever gets one's gonna like you just a little more each time.
Congratulations on making this weird, Eris. Fine, you figured me out. I'm desperate for your approval and affection, yours and everyone's. Is that what you think?
You said it, babe, not me. Now come off it. Though, if you can keep a secret, I do like you just a little more, I think. How many is that?
So it is written.
So, what's up? Everything's been good enough here lately.
Moving on. Insights. I understand. All right. What are the chances? I accept this trial. I feel...
This is a trial of destruction, so please see what you can do.
Outside the Aethera gates, aren't you? That city is beyond salvation. I know they used to worship your mother and father there, but still. If it were up to me alone, I'd sweep the place away and start anew.
Better.
Us that you located Hades, Flower. How he must seethe, incarcerated in that pit of despair. Although at least he's whole. What of your mother? Nothing still?
Best have a look around.
Dearie, all swept up in our affairs. You don't know how hard I've tried to avoid it myself. Plus, we always have to take a blasted side in everything. But...
Fired up. In the name of Hades. This is my father. Out. What a stench.
I always knew Kronos would return. Zeus kept saying I was fearful over nothing. We buried the old wretch in the depths of Tartarus, after all. But he's a deathless titan. Time, it seems, slipped through our fingers.
Greater strength. Imbued with greater strength. The barrier's almost down.
Met Demeter, even if only by boon. She had a funny way of showing it sometimes, but always loved your mum an awful lot. She'll fight to get her back to the bitter end.
cat. At last. Olympus, I accept this message. Moonlight guides you.
You again. Oh, hey, the origin of all existence wanted me to let you know you're just not cutting it, and the whole deal is off. I also get to eat you now.
I find it exceedingly difficult to believe that primordial chaos would have been in contact with you about such matters. Easier to believe this is all part of the current trial.
If this is all part of some trial, that makes me the judge. And I hereby declare your dinner. That is, unless you or your pal, Primordial Chaos, plan to do something about it.
Fast asleep again. Mission complete. I'm ready. Ouch! Return to Shadow now.
May my stardust compensate you for your services.
Cheers, Chaos.
That weird sound again.
Salutations.
Each one of your attempts is but a step along your path. And...
May moonlight guide you. Greetings, Father. Pleasant dreams.
You'll have your vengeance, Goddess. I'm sure of it.
Moonlight guide us and all.
Missed all the excitement.
Hey, Nem, are you available to make another visit to the springs? Take a load off, come back to our senses a bit.
Shoulder's been acting up again. Could be it helps with that. Don't like having to take this suit off, but that's the trade.
Perfect.
Really shouldn't get too comfortable in here. First time you beat me in a fight, sparring match, whatever, got me right in the back of the neck. Took advantage of our height difference. Was a surprise.
I'd lost to you so often, at some point, I figured I could lull you into overconfidence. That even you could be susceptible to such a thing.
You weren't wrong. Made me so angry. Swore I'd never underestimate my opponent again. Then proceeded to convince myself you'd never beat me at the task. Our task.
So you've a bit of pride. You're not trying to stamp it out completely, right? Just keep it in check. Besides, I'd like to think we're not at odds in what we're trying to achieve.
We're not, but I can only push myself so hard. Seeing you getting stronger, getting closer, gives me the extra push I need.
I'd no idea. I always thought I got my competitive spirit from you. Anyway, do let me know if you need anything else, such as lending a hand putting on that suit of yours.
Or taking it off. Yeah. Though, can't let myself become too used to this.
Maybe just a little used to it then.
Well, enough sitting around. Time for some standing around to balance it out.
Off we go then.
Come on.
You're all grown up. Ready to come out?
Hey.
Transmutation complete. This should work. May nectar of the gods bring greater blessings still. So mote it be.
Tis done.
Be well, Headmistress.
Proceed at pace. No task of any consequence can be completed without effort.
Grow strong.
I regret the setbacks you've encountered, though at least you're here. I'm honored to accept this, Princess Malinois. When the Fates first indicated that we'd meet, I asked them what I should expect, what you were like. Clotho smiled and simply said, "You'll see." I felt certain they were playing a prank.
You make me glad I don't have any sisters, Lord Moros. So, what would you have said in Clotho's place?
Oh. Perhaps I would have said, "She's a great witch and enchantress, the princess of the underworld, daughter to the goddess of spring and the lord of the dead. Though whatever you imagine her to be, she's more."
That's not bad. Peace, Lord Moros.
Proceed with care. Each trial deepens your connection to chaos.
Disturb me thus, and I shall torment you for 3 eternities! Fool! I am not susceptible to mere baubles such as this!
Ah, just kidding. Totally susceptible. Gimme.
At last I have discovered a vulnerable point in your defenses. All that you lost is all that you are, as Headmistress would say. You're liking all this rain, right, little one? Ugh. Death to Kronos.
Kill them all. You know, I've tried brewing nectar myself. Got most of the key ingredients, except my batch has never tasted right. Not like the stuff you get your hands on.
Nectar's always best when it's a gift. Ever had somebody else give yours a try? Perhaps it's better than you think.
Well, no, because for that I'd need a friend. Though I could always trick somebody into drinking it.
Eris!
Got my eye on you, Trouble, so you better keep your nose clean.
What's to be done? Come, moondust from the shine of stars. It'll be worth the wait.
Whoa there.
Very well, then. Here already. What do I have?
This is a trial of haste, so please do not hesitate.
It's drier here, at least. Can't get through. All clear.
Why, little niece, you sailed down there faster than the trimmest mortal ship. Well then, what say we scour clean this little corner of the sea?
Greater might.
Underworld boatman knowing about. You tell him I said hey? We've not collaborated much as before, what with everything of late. I miss those times.
That should have done it.
the hyacinth grow there? The flower of a gentle prince long gone. Once the underworld reopens, perhaps I could go seek him out.
That was my boon. Vitality. Moonlight, guide us. Hermes wanted me to tell you, hey, my lord. A message he'd surely deliver himself if he could, though he seems well enough. Of course, my lord. On my authority. Should be 2 more. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The Cyclops Polyphemus, whom you faced, once hid within a cavern not even my silver light could reach. Now he has taken sides with Kronos. Too many rise against the gods.
Again. In the name of Hades. Set. Moonlight, guide us. You're very vigilant, I'll grant you that.
resourceful underworld princess somehow soothes the savage beast.
Feel better, Cerberus. And done. Hit me then. Return to Shadow now.
I have observed the outcome of this trial with keen interest.
Mission complete.
Who did that?
Commander Skelemy.
You keep on vanishing into the pitch-black stone, young one. My disciples and I, we've been thinking must be something pretty good in there.
Well, Commander, it's not exactly a feast on the other side. Whenever I use the stone, in many ways it's just like any other night. Except, I really shouldn't say.
Come on, why not? Not like somebody's gonna tell on you. I mean, have we not earned your trust, or what?
The stone reveals its own secrets, not I.
Seriously?
The moon is new. Now! Salutations. In shadow I serve. Moonlight guides you.
I know things must seem dire, but take heart. We'll navigate through.
Sister?
Just right. What if I try this? By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
I will.
Jot it down. May moonlight guide us.
Those sands that you recovered from our enemy. There's something of his nature in each tiny grain, a key of sorts, to the dissolution of time. Do you concur?
I do. That very incantation sprang to mind. An expression of all you taught me of his weaknesses. A means to unravel his very being, to bring death to Kronos at last. He doesn't seem to realize it's possible. Still thinks I'm just an agent of Olympus.
'Tis merely evidence that our concerted efforts have not been in vain. You cross the underworld like a tempest, whilst I remain in shadows. But when the Titan's time at last comes to an end, I dearly wish to be there myself. To see the...
We'll get him, Headmistress. Moonlight guide you.
Moonlight guide us all.
May your light never wane.
Our cycle soon is to begin again, but for the moment, I must take my rest.
I'm starting to get the feeling maybe I liked this stuff back when I had eyeballs and so on.
Doesn't matter whether you liked it then. What matters is you like it now. What's on the agenda? Hail, broker. Trade you. Let me see.
The shades shall rise up at your side.
Moonlight guide us.
To victory. It's a pleasure to see you again, as always, Princess.
Help yourself.
Eris. May moonlight guide us.
I guess.
Please don't make me regret this, Eris. But would you like to join me at the hot springs for a bit? Helps ease the tension.
Wait, the springs are purified again? I've been out of the loop. Surprised I get another invite after last time, but okay. Ah, yeah. So this is what you still do to relax? Hot as magma in this thing. Can we get out yet?
Permission denied. You'll quickly grow accustomed to the heat. Just try to concentrate on any tensions that you feel and let the waters take them.
Tensions? Me? Babe, I don't need to boil alive in order to cut loose. Though good to know you found a way to bottle tensions up. What happens if you drink this stuff?
These springs are pure, thanks partly to the salts we use. Though even still, I wouldn't recommend imbibing them. Next thing you know, you might be purified as well.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. This is the way I am, down to my very core. And if you don't like it, and brought me in here hoping a nice hot bath was all it'd take for me to change, well then, I hate to disappoint.
Looks like the waters haven't rid you of your tensions yet. Sometimes a hot spring is just a hot spring, Eris. Not everything is an assault on your ideals.
With all of you, I never can be sure. Though this is nicer than the last time, and the heat isn't so bad right now, I guess.
It's perfect.
Ugh, I think I drank way too much bathwater back there. Is this what being purified feels like? Woo!
See you, Eris. Guy's bounty. Conceal us, O Knight.